tries to bake. In today's recipe, we actually aren't going to be baking, but we are going to be making our very first drink on this YouTube channel. Today we are making brown sugar boba milk, and I have a special guest, my brother Alex.
Hello.
This is actually my brother's idea, so I thought it'd be really cool if he was in the whole video with me instead of him just like running around as like my assistant helping me shoot B-roll and stuff.
I'm taking over the channel.
No, it's still called Cat Tries to Bake. Today's recipe is from Inga Lam, also a video that Alex found. Alex, we love Inga Lam.
Of course.
Yes, Inga Lam is the GOAT. So we will be following her YouTube video, which is going to be linked in the description of this video, and you can go check it out. Let's get started! We have all our ingredients here. The first step of this recipe involves combining our brown sugar and our water in a saucepan over heat. Now since I'm using the single burner, we're going to show me making mine, and then Alex will make his off camera. And then the rest of it, Alex will be here, and we'll make everything together. Bye! Right now I'm going to be adding 25 grams of dark brown sugar, or 2 tablespoons, plus 30 milliliters of water, also 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna put it into my saucepan and mix it over heat until all of the sugar has dissolved. The sugar has completely dissolved in my water, so I'm gonna take this off of heat and add the tapioca starch so that it thickens. While I'm doing that, Alex is gonna make his. You know the song Accidentally in Love? That was in Shrek 2. Oh, it's stuck in my head. As you can see, Alex is heating up his brown sugar water mixture, and I'm gonna add 45 grams of tapioca starch to my mixture. And I'm just gonna mix this off of heat until it's all combined and it's like a thick, dark brown, mushy mixture.
Mushy.
My tapioca starch is mostly combined with my brown sugar water mixture. It does look really dry, so right now I'm going to put it back onto heat and mix it until it's like actually the dark brown gooey mixture that I was talking about. Since Alex is using the single burner, I'm gonna go over there to the stove to do that. I just finished remaking my boba ball. It looks a lot better this time. It looks a lot more like Inga's in the video. Mine is still pretty hot, so I'm gonna give it a little bit before I knead it, but as you can see, Alex is already kneading his. Yeah, mine's crumbling a lot too.
This is kind of therapeutic, but also very stressful. I feel like I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah, I also feel like I'm doing this wrong. Oh, mine's falling apart.
Yeah, same. Okay.
Okay, just try your best to like push it together, I think. How's it going? Oh my gosh, yours is like a ton of little mini crumbs.
I'm playing with wet sand right now.
If we added like a tiny bit of water to it.
Let's do it.
Just like a tiny splash of water.
Splash water in Gordon Ramsay. Oh, now it's real sticky.
This isn't too bad. This is better. Cat tries to bake. Tries being the key word here. I don't always guarantee successes in these videos.
Oh, yours looks so good, actually.
Yeah, it's like cute. Oh my gosh, yours is so crumbly.
Yeah.
I don't think Inga did this in the video. I don't think she had to like re-dip her fingers in water and like re-moisturize this.
Yeah, this is definitely not combining.
Maybe now you waited too long.
Yeah, okay bro, we gotta speedrun this. I think it needs to be a little more heated when we combine everything. Your boy kinda waited, so. Or maybe I just heat this.
In the microwave?
No, like on the stove.
I really don't know if this is like the proper way to do it. I feel like I'm definitely doing something wrong still, but at least it's a ball, unlike someone else's.
Listen man, yeah, I think I do need to heat it up a bit.
Okay, meanwhile, it's cute. It is kind of sticky, like if I put it onto my cutting board for more than a couple seconds, it starts to stick to the cutting board. So I'm gonna wrap this in cling wrap while Alex heats up his thing on the stove a little bit. Alex has just finished reheating his tapioca dough. How's it going?
It's actually it's not bad.
I need to somehow roll this out into a log now and section it into 3 equal parts. I feel like mine is well combined now, but when I try to roll it out, it might just crumble, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, mine is like starting to crumble a little bit.
Me too.
Mine is not really rolling out into a log. Oh, okay. there's this, so I'm definitely not doing this right. But I'm just gonna, I think, like, cut it into 3 equal sections and then, like, roll little balls. We're improvising here. I'm just gonna cut it into 3 parts. Sorry, Inga, this definitely, like, isn't what you have wanted us to do. So now I have to roll each of these sections out into logs. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'll just tell you what you're supposed to do and what I'm gonna do instead. So you're supposed to roll each of these 3 sections out into, like, a really thin log and then cut it and then roll those little parts into balls. I might just grab little sections and roll them into balls because I don't think this is gonna go well if I try to roll it out into logs.
It's so shiny!
I'm just gonna roll. Oh, that's crumbling. I need okay. I'm gonna dip my hands in water. This is definitely wrong. Like, all of it's wrong.
I'm gonna use my CPR training in clutch. 2, 3, 4. Got the log.
Oh, nice! That is what it's supposed to look like.
Let's go.
I just heat mine up again. It does look more stretchy, so thank you, Alex, for that recommendation. Just like
Don't listen to me, bro. I'm gonna start kneading it for you so that doesn't cool. Okay, so we got the 3. Oh, this is definitely not equal.
That's okay. Okay, mine's still like a little crumbly, but I think it's better than before.
Here, you can work with mine first.
What do I do with yours? Just roll it out?
This might not be good.
Oh no, that's okay. Alex's looks good. So now Alex is going to take each of these 3 logs and roll it out until it's about like a 1/2 inch thickness, and then he can cut it up into small segments and then roll it into little balls.
Maybe we could save this.
I don't know. I don't have that much faith in myself.
Pointed kid at like the beach right now. And my sandcastle is not coming to fruition.
You feel like that, that's mine! Yours is like not really rolling out. It's like coming back.
You have to like...
Well, then you do it!
Okay,
just try to
do CPR.
No, this was better before!
You gotta like stretch it out like...
Oh, okay. Look at this!
Honestly, since we have 3, you can also roll it out and it's just this.
I'll just make Alex's.
It's definitely not as dark as it's supposed to be. Probably because we diluted it so much.
I don't know, Inga made it look so easy. Cut it, and then we can shape them into balls.
Oh, true, yeah, we gotta still compact it.
And roll it into a little ball. It's like sort of a ball. See, mine are boba sized.
Okay, you don't have to flex on me like this.
I'm not really flexing when like I can't even work on mine.
So we've moved into Mediterranean cuisine. We
finished rolling our boba, but they look like dusty cracked chickpeas. So we're ready to move on to the next step. I'm seeing now in the instructions that it says, work fast for these steps since the dough will become harder and more crumbly as it loses its heat. Our next step is to cook all of our boba in boiling water until it floats to the surface.
Yo, no shot it stays together. Place your bets.
Bring in my single burner back out here. It wasn't really getting hot before, so we had to use the stovetop. Let's see if it gets hot now. I have a little saucepan with water, and I'm just gonna wait for it to boil before we drop our boba in. Our water has just started to boil. There's a lot of steam here, so we're gonna drop the boba in. We're gonna keep cooking it until it floats, and I think we're gonna just mix it around a little bit as it's cooking so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. The pot. I'm so nervous. Some of them are floating already. It really looks like we're boiling chickpeas here. But now that most of them are floating, we are gonna turn the heat to low and then let it cook for another 15 minutes. So the boba has cooked on low for about 15 minutes. They are looking like a little bit browner on like certain spots of each little boba ball, but now I'm going to take it off of heat. I'm gonna cover it for another 10 to 15 minutes while I work on my brown sugar syrup. Actually, I think that after it has rested for a while, once I put it into the ice water bath, I'll start making the syrup. Our boba has rested for a while, so we are going to take them out and plop them into this bowl of ice cold water.
Oh, not bad.
They're like gooey and stuff. It sort of looks like boba should, except it's definitely really light. Let's just plop that in. Oh yes, this is great.
This honestly didn't come out too terribly.
I thought it would be like inedible or like not resemble
Wow.
boba at all. So putting it in the ice cold water is going to make the boba stop cooking, and it's also going to take away some of the gooey outer layer as well. So I'm gonna dump this out, and then we are gonna make our brown sugar syrup. While Alex is mixing our boba in the ice water, I'm gonna make our syrup with 50 grams of brown sugar and 40 grams of water. I'm just turning the heat on, and I'm gonna stir it until all the sugar is dissolved. So we've been cooking our brown sugar and water for a while, and it's reduced sort of to syrup. So right now we're gonna pop our boba balls back in here so that it's nice and evenly coated with the syrup.
Ready? Whoa.
They're looking pretty good, honestly. They're looking just the right amount of sticky. I mean, what do you think?
Looks alright.
Yeah, I think I'll just mix it a little bit more, and then we can actually enjoy it in a drink. Alright, let's take it off the heat. It smells good. And then let's assemble our drink. So we're gonna make 2 servings of this so that we each can enjoy. Let's start by scooping some of the boba in.
Alright, we're gonna attach this from the side, just like they do at Tiger Sugar. Not sponsored. Whoa.
I mean, I think you can put it in the bottom and then just roll it around.
Wait, you're right.
That's what Inga does in the video. I'm a little nervous about like putting ice in the glass next. We'll wait for it to cool down a little.
What? You think it's gonna shatter?
Yeah! That happened once. Okay, so before I used common sense, there was one incident where I wanted to heat butter, so I put it into a measuring cup or something like that. Put it in a measuring cup, put it in the microwave, and then I like poured the butter out, and I was like, oh, now I just, you know, I want to keep things tidy. I want to clean off my measuring cup. So I ran it under water from the sink, and it shattered in my hand. I wasn't injured or anything, but it was definitely scary. Alrighty, so I think they are mostly cool. We're gonna put ice in each of them.
Some ice. Nice.
Okay. Metal, reusable boba straws. Pour some milk in.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, it's a lot of milk.
Thankfully, we're not lactose intolerant.
Thankfully. Then just swirl it together.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's not super brown. That's okay.
That's right.
Moment of truth. Wait, Gambe.
Oh, Gambe. Weak.
I'm not sucking any up. Oh, it's all stuck.
Oh.
It's good?
Not bad. Oh, it's so chewy.
Mmm,
Yeah.
you're chewy.
It's so good.
Okay. It does taste mostly like milk though.
Yeah.
I think we can put more of the syrup inside.
True. Okay. Dude, this is so hype.
This is actually like really nice.
Yo,
Hey!
this is so fire.
If only we were better at making the bubbles.
Bro, this took 4 hours.
Well, the LED lights are starting to dim, so I guess that's our cue to wrap up. Thanks for watching today's episode of Cat Tries to Bake, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Peace.
Yo.
Wow, this is so good actually.